Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I guess for me, I have a specific, I don't know what content to create now. I went ahead and did the event. I think it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, let's
I
celebrate that
sold,
for a second. So
okay.
let's enjoy that moment. So tell me a little bit more about that and how everything happened.
Um, there was a lot going on the day of, but I don't know if you saw, but we had like a winter advisory, like snowstorm, and everyone
Yep.
started texting me like, "Hey, are you canceling?" I'm like, "No."
Uh-huh.
Um, so I just kept praying that like if it snowed, it would snow after the event, and if it snowed while we were at the event, I would just, cut everything short. I didn't want to reschedule anything, so I had a lot of nervousness going in, but everyone told me that they enjoyed it. A few people
Mhm.
showed up a little bit later, so I didn't get to do things the way I wanted to in terms of serving food first, but we did the painting and then people took food to either go if they couldn't
Mhm.
stay for the whole time. A few people stayed to help me clean up to get out on time, and the venue owner let me know that if I want to use their space again, I could.
Mhm.
Um, my sister-in-law did the photography for me. My sister helped me bring food in. My mom made the food. It was just, I love the way everything came together.
Uh-huh.
And at the end of the night, my mom's not a big drinker, but at the end of the night, we celebrated with a toast to success. So that
Nice.
for me, like really warmed my heart and made me feel like so much gratitude. That's why I did that Facebook post at the end of the night, nothing but gratitude, because my mom's not a drinker and she wasn't feeling well towards the last
Mhm.
2 weeks up to my event. And so I'm like, please get well, please get well. It's so many hands went into just putting everything together, and it was really, really great just seeing everything through. And I got my deposit yesterday. I was like, woo! I'm gonna go back and see like how much was actually spent versus how much was actually made.
Uh-huh.
But just seeing the money in my account today, I was like, yay! Like it feels good. Like yay! I can't wait for the next one. The next one that
Uh-huh.
I'm doing is going to be for my church, and that one is free.
Yep.
But I think I'm going to have them pay for the materials because I don't want that to come out of my pocket.
Mhm.
And I do have a lot of my car is my storage space right now. I do have a lot of leftover materials, so I'm probably going to like give them that receipt of what I didn't use so they can reimburse me for that and then go from there. But yeah, it was great. Like I can't wait to do the next one. Before we hop on the call, a few people were asking like how they can contribute.
Mhm.
So a few people donated wine, a few people sponsored tickets. Um, and so now I guess I'm just trying to figure out how do I continue to advertise that I do the classes. And
Mhm.
then um, I saw someone trying to raise money for like a fundraiser, but just like how to continue to, I guess, curate the content where I'm still doing classes, but I can still also create.
Okay.
Um,
I want to use this snip as a success call. So I want to ask you a question about your experience because I'm in the process of we're going to redo Open to Receive again. And so I wanted to ask, do you feel like I know you were in that program, do you feel like being
mm,
in that program helped you with pulling together the event, like receiving all the things that you did, like getting that deposit? Like what pieces from the program do you feel like helped you with creating your own event?
I wish I had my notebook with me. I'm on a new notebook, but
Okay.
at the end of each Open to Receive, like
Mhm.
I would go in and write everything down. There's like a series of events that happen um, up until the point we did Open to Receive. So
Mhm.
there, so okay, I need to rewind.
And
I need to
going
give you
to
kind
and
of like
like
the
specifically
backstory.
with the event too.
So fast forward towards like August, I was getting in the mindset again where I'm like becoming dissatisfied with my job and everything. I'm like,
Mhm.
um, I really want to leave. So I reached out to someone that does career coaching. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to speak to a career coach and everything like that. And we were supposed to start in September,
Mhm.
and she pushed the date back. And that's when Open to Receive came up.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, okay, let me just hop on. I actually hopped on to Open Receive because someone else did, and you probably know who the person is. But I was like, you know what? I think there might be something in here for me too. And I saw you change the name of the program.
Yeah.
You launched it and then you changed the name of the program. I was like, okay, let me just do it. So I hopped in, and then going through each day, I think the step 0 was like writing out all the things that frustrate you.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I went into Excel and like, you make that extremely long list. And I think either day 1 or day 2 was to rephrase everything
Uh-huh.
into like a positive. And I think that just started to make me essentially think differently. I
Yeah.
don't think people realize how much mindset plays a part in pretty much everything you choose to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went through Open to Receive, and like all these pieces just started to come together. And like, I think the last day was, if it wasn't the last day, it was like probably day 13, where we're like, what you are open to receive,
Yeah.
or like
Or have
reflecting
you
on the
received?
things,
Yeah.
reflecting on things that you did receive. And it's like, it can be something simple, or it can be something monetary. It could be like just, being open to receive. It's a new day. Like, what is here for me? And
Yep.
like, it sounds so like cliche, like, like seeking out positivity, even though things may not be going the way you want it to throughout the day or anything like that. But like, it again, it just changes your mindset. It kind of like just looking for the little good things that happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I started to think back to the event. I started to think, okay, if I can't do a pop-up shop, what can I do? Like, what's the smaller version of putting the pop-up shop together? I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what? These paint and sip parties that I'm doing for elsewhere,
Everybody else.
maybe I could do this for myself, because so many people have asked me like, hey, when are you going to put one together? I'm like, you know what, let me just do it and see what happens. If I get let go from the company, that's fine. I already kind of have my own setup, I have my tools, let me just do it. So started Googling systems and everything like that, and started putting things together. Throughout the entire time, I'm like afraid that I'm either going to get found or get found by people I don't want to get found by, or someone's going to call me out, or someone's going to try to steal my idea. But then it's like, that's that negativity. I'm like, okay, no, that's not what I want. I want positivity. It's like, okay, I'm not canceling the event. I'm not rescheduling. I already put my deposit down. This is happening. Everything's going to work out just fine. So the day of, the lady gave me an extra hour and a half to set up and break down. They cleared out the venue. The colors ended up matching my brand. I'm like, everything just came together. And then right before I started, there's a guy that was there helping me set everything up, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know if you know this," and he just dimmed the lights, and then the whole room just started like sparkling. I'm like, "Oh my goodness, thank you so much." So yeah, everything turned out so great. The atmosphere was beautiful. People walked in and I'm like, "Oh my goodness, where'd you find this space?" And it's so close and local to where I live.
Yeah.
Typically things are like in New York City and everything, and I'm like, yo, this is great. Like, I was so excited. And then someone was like, oh, like, do you plan on doing a lettering workshop? And like, more ideas are just coming to me, and I'm like, this is great. Like, I'm really excited. I set my financial goals for this year. I'm hoping to be able to replace the part-time job and to just work more in my business.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know what other questions you have.
Awesome. No, good. I'm excited.
I know I said a lot of ums and everything. So if you want me to like,
no,
talk a little differently next time, that's fine.
No, that's perfect. I appreciate you sharing your experience. I'm so excited that I'm excited to see your growth and excited to see how you've taken on all of these things. So I appreciate you sharing that. I'm going to pause it here.
The lady that I worked with for the career coach, our session is almost over. We have one more session tomorrow. But she was like, because when I was talking to her, I think I spoke to her if it wasn't August, it was probably a little bit before August. And she was like, oh, I remember we were on the phone and you just sounded so negative. And I'm so happy you did this Open to Receive program. She's like, be sure you let the lady know that she did a great job. Like, your energy is so much more positive, and like, so much has changed from when she first spoke to me on the phone versus like where I am now. Yeah. And I'm just happy that I can continue to carry that out. And again, you know, you still have your high days and your low days. And anytime I'm experiencing a low day, it just makes me reflect a little bit deeper and try to think, okay, is there anything positive that happened today? Or is there anything I can reflect on that I was able to accomplish today? So yeah, just wanted to add that little antidote.
Perfect. So, yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that.